Hello trail travelers, it is Carrie and we are still out here in the San Juans outside of Ouray, Colorado, and today we're hitting Black Bear Pass. So some of our group, I'll just say, aren't too thrilled about it. They're afraid of heights and they're a wee bit on the nervous side. So we're gonna try and take it easy today, have some fun, but we're gonna conquer Black Bear Pass. We have Nam, we have Philip and Dana, we have Josh and Christina and their family, and of course I have Katerina. We're gonna go give it hell today, so stay right there. We'll be right back. So we are starting off Black Bear Pass. I'm very excited. This is something I have looked forward to doing for a long time. We got all of our good friends with us. We're all aired down. We're at 14 PSI right now. And some of them are gonna start in 4 high or 2 wheel, see what they can do. I'm gonna just start off in 4 low. And right here, we have the entrance to Black Bear Pass.
Stop and get a photo. Sorry.
So we're gonna just kind of cruise up a little bit and while other people take a photo. Black Bear Pass was built to get to the Black Bear mine back in the 1800s. So there's going to be a lot of remnants of mine activity along the way. But it's also not the easiest road, which will give you a whole lot of appreciation for what miners had to go through when they were going up and down through these roads. We're going to do some climbing and some other activities along the way, and it's only the very end of this, really like the last 1.5 miles, that where you start going over the top of the hill and going down the switchbacks. The rest of it is a whole lot of other stuff, and that's what you don't see too often of, and hopefully we're going to show you some of that today. Wow, I mean, we're just getting started. We're not even 1 mile in, and look at these views. And we are so lucky today. If you've watched the rest of our San Juan series, we've been hit with just a bunch of smoke up in the mountains, and today it is super clear. We got blue skies with some scattered clouds. We got really great visibility. It's going to be an awesome day today. What a great day to hit Black Bear Pass. This is really going to be something. This is probably probably the second best known trail in the country after the Rubicon in California. Everybody wants to hit Black Bear Pass, and it's pretty sketchy at the end. You'll see on the switchbacks, but you just have to be careful and use common sense. That's the main thing about Black Bear Pass, is don't overthink it, don't go too high, just do what you're supposed to do and you won't have any problems. But I'm already just loving the views that we have here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the video just because of the wide angle, but directly in front of us we have this like huge waterfall going down the side of the hill there. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow, just look at these views. We already see another waterfall off to our left. It's just gorgeous. And then as we come around these trees, we'll see the other one that we saw just a moment ago, basically right in front of us there. We'll get some close-up pictures as we drive in front of it. We are only 1.5 miles into Black Bear Pass, and we are already over 12,000 feet above sea level, putting us above the tree line. I mean, that is a very fast climb. So yeah, we're definitely up here And this trail is no joke. I mean, you have 16, 18% pitch angles driving up the hill. I mean, for a trail with, you know, not obstacle, but for a trail to be this steep, that's pretty rare. You just don't see that very often. But it does get you altitude extremely quickly. But it does mean we're gonna have some incredible views, as there ain't nothing to block your sight. There's no trees in sight here. So this is, yeah, it's starting off pretty intense already. Extreme road ahead. Expert drivers with high clearance, short wheelbase 4x4 vehicles only. Well, all of us are in 4-door JLs, so we're not really short wheelbase, but we have certainly watched plenty of other people do this in JLs, so not too concerned about it. But it would make a couple of the switchbacks a little easier. I know for sure one of them we're gonna have to do a 3-point turn on. But as we come down, this view is just remarkable. This is kind of the side of Black Bear that you don't see very often. You know, when you watch all the videos, it's all about the switchbacks at the end. But this first section is just, man, it's gorgeous. Look at these wildflowers. We got yellows and purples and whites. It's just covered with wildflowers. Absolutely a stunning view. Absolutely stunning. I think the switchbacks might be the icing on the cake, but this is just crazy, crazy views back here. I had no idea. This is just blowing my mind back here. This section here, it kind of playing tricks with your mind. You're on this nice wide trail, but it is a very sharp drop off going into this switchback. And
you want to make
it is just kind of crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and do a 3-point turn here, just so I don't have to go full lock on the steering. But wow, I can't wait to get around this and see how deep that hole goes. That is kind of trippy there. Now we did a little stop for lunch and a little flying. Now we're cruising around the end of the loop to get over to the last bit of Black Bear Pass. The views here are undescribable. I'm sure that the camera cannot do this justice. Now we've already, as you've seen some shelf roads, and you know, there was some white knuckle moments for a couple people that aren't real keen on that. So you kind of have to judge this one before you go. Is this something that you're going to be okay with, or are you, you know, is it going to be too much? And you know, only you can decide that for sure. But so far, you do a little shelf road, then you get down to, you know, something like this, which is a little flat. So you're kind of coming and going through it a little bit, kind of, I guess, work up to the grand finale as we go down the main switchbacks. But right now, this is just a real pleasant, you know, drive through here. It's very rocky, I'll say that. Very glad we aired down. We went down to like 14 psi, which is pretty normal for us. And we're having a nice good cruise over this stuff with all of our new metal cloak gear and our JKS springs. It's definitely a pretty, well, all things considered, a rather comfortable drive. Okay, we got a couple points here that just going to be nice and careful going over. Okay, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna just leave it in probably manual 2 and just kind of cruise down this descent here so that we don't pick up too much speed, and we'll see how this goes. Was a 37-degree angle going down. That'll definitely test your metal, I should say. Because if the rest of this hadn't scared you, and that just might right there. So I'm okay with that. I just took it nice and slow, and you just got to listen to what they're telling you about when you're hitting the bottom area and are going to start flattening out. Boy, once you go down from that last road and kind of hit this downhill descent, it's a little different. It's got some really tippy areas, it's got some very narrow areas. The scenery is still beautiful, and we got this amazing view in front of us of Telluride and the airport out there. That's really something. But right now we're not really on any crazy cliffs or anything, but this view is just staggering. We're dropping down to 11,700 feet, so we're getting back into the tree line. A gorgeous day today, 59 degrees. Not much wind. Boy, this is something today. Yeah, that's a hell of a switchback right here. Some people may need to do, in fact, I might even need to do a 3-point turn here to make this. You okay?
I'm okay.
All right. We're at the stairs. We scoped it out. I'm pretty much gonna go straight. Just take it nice and slow. There's gonna be some tippy spots on it. There's nothing you can do.
As you can see, I walked past you.
Yeah.
Now all the way to the passenger. Passenger, you have a
Yep,
lot of...
I got it. Yeah, this is interesting. You got the kind of river on the left, nothing in front of you, steep cliff on the right. Yeah, this will get to some people. This is kind of cool. I mean, I think it's plenty wide, but you know, I don't mean this to come across as too easy or I'm just too blasé about it. This is some serious wheeling right here. You can't be making mistakes. The mistakes can definitely cost you right here. So it's about slow, steady, picking good lines, and being extra careful. an amazing sight this is. So cool. I have to recommend coming up here if you've got wheeling experience and you're okay with being off camber and shelf roads and those things. You'll do just fine. I say that right before I go into a severely tippy situation here. Yeah, it's only a 13% roll there, but when you really can't see anything because of how steep it is on the passenger side, that can definitely freak you out a bit.
That is really narrow spot over there.
Yeah, it's narrow, it's steep, it's tippy, it's Black Bear Pass. Yeah, you know, I've watched a lot of videos about these switchbacks, and I can't do them. I mean, I see so many people in four doors just swinging around these things. Now, some of this is my tires, some of it could be my lift. You know, there's a lot of variables going on here, but I've had to 3-point turn basically all of them. And maybe I'm just not cutting them right, but yeah, it's I'm a little surprised when I've seen other people be able to take all but one of them.
We're good here.
So I don't know. Like I said, it is my first time here, so you know, maybe I'm just taking bad lines, and
I'm coming, bro. Hold on.
I can certainly admit that you know, I may be making some mistakes on these turns, but they're really steep and they're sharp, and I'm just not making them right with my 4-door here. Well, right in front of us, there is that power station for, well, it used to generate power for the mines in this area. And that is at the top of Bridal Veil Falls, which is the highest waterfall in Colorado. This is what makes this trail, I think, is seeing Bridal Veil Falls. It is an absolute wonder. And right now we're kind of too far to the side of it. We can see a little bit of mist, but we can't like see the meat of the falls yet. Oh, but we will. We definitely will. Yeah, this is definitely something right here. Now look how wide this is. This is pretty chill here. Now there's no stopping on this road. So if you hike up here, you can, I guess, go up to the powerhouse, but from the road, you got to keep going. Meaning it's probably not anything I'll ever get to see, because I don't think I can hike up here. Maybe we'll go through the whole thing again, and I'll have Katarina drop me off so I can see the powerhouse, and then she can swing back around again and come get me. What do you think about that?
Sure, it's a very good plan.
I like that plan.
Yeah, we have the whole day tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we will be cruising around here.
Well, that was Black Bear Pass. It definitely, that's a thing. I mean, there's some crazy stuff on there. It is not for beginners. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not a difficult trail, but in terms of the situations you're gonna find yourself in with being off camber, on a shelf road, on a tilt, yeah, that is not for people who don't have any experience doing that. So I see why this is rated a difficult trail, and it's not because of the rock climbing and stuff. It's simply a very high level of danger, and yeah, very sketchy stuff. I literally watched somebody almost fall apart trying to do it, and that's no freaking joke. This is serious business going on this trail. So highly recommend it. Go out with someone who knows it, go out with a spotter, have some fun, but be safe out there. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Carrie with Trail Traveler. We'll catch you on the trail. Bye-bye.